Hi guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan battle video. It is that time again. World Tournament is here. Feels like we just had one. Another thing was back in March, but next one is here, and I'm going to give you some tips on most efficient way to grind out your 20 wins, get your points, get your rewards, and leave with hopefully with your sanity intact. Yeah, let's get right into it. So go through to the World Tournament section. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a rundown on what I think you should be doing. So when you go to participate, it's going to ask you on the what difficulty you want to do. I would highly recommend just going straight for 30. If you're a newer account, you should have full access to all of this. I think that is how it works now, if I remember correctly. But if you are an older account, you definitely have access to 30 immediately, which is nice. You used to have to grind through all the levels, which was quite a pain. You don't need to do that anymore. So you just select 30. That is going to be the most difficult, but really it is the fastest way to get this done. And you should be foolproof running the team that I'll show you with all these AoE units, having items to dodge things, that sort of thing. So you'll go through and then you'll select your team. So I'll give you a couple of team building tips quickly as well, and then we'll move on to, if you're not interested in that, you can jump straight to the team section. It'll just have four or five teams that you can use that'll just guarantee you win. So what you want to do in these world tournaments is you need to build out a team of AoE units. So any unit that has an attack all for a super attack, that's what you're going to want to use, because what you want to do is you want to get into the turn and you want to hopefully have your AoE units available immediately and just fire off the AoE attack, kill the whole opposing team and move on immediately. So that's the goal. So some good leaders that you can use, and remember your friend leader won't apply any of its leader skill to your team at all. So it's all going to rest on the shoulders of your leader. These are 4 good leaders because of the way that they lead different teams. They have a skill that encompasses either type. So for instance, Vegeta here, not only does he lead Pure Saiyans, which is a gigantic team, he also leads just super class Ki. So if the unit is super class, he's going to be giving them attack and defense 130% and Ki +3. So that means you can pretty much run any super team, which is great. Same thing, not same thing for Super Saiyan Broly, we'll come back to him in a second, but same thing for Goku here. He is on the lower end, but if you are really struggling for leaders here, you could use him. He does all types Ki +3 and HP attack and defense +70%, as well as the Android 17 and 18, they're free to play units. They do HP attack and defense +80%, so they're a good one as well. Broly is just a good one because he is movie bosses or full power +170%, and he's an AoE attacker himself as well. So you could then build a team around either movie bosses or full power, which does have some good AoE guys on it. It's got Broly's on it, it's got Cell Max for movie bosses, it's got some good units that I'll show you in a second. So those are my 4 leads I would recommend you run. You could also just say you have pulled any of the new units or something, or maybe you've got definitely not giant ape power, but maybe a leader skill that is like one of these, which is very, very wide. So successes, fuse fighters, or Pure Saiyans. Again, Pure Saiyans, massive. So this would be a great one, as well as Vegeta unit. So could run him and then build your team there. So what you want to do is go through to select effect there and go super attack and choose all target super attack. So what that is going to do is it's going to give you all of your units that can now attack which can attack all. So AoE super attacks. So sorry, I just forgot to go and actually select we're going to use the Vegeta for this. And then let's go and let's grab our super attack, all target super attack, and I'll go through some of the key units here. So this Vegeta, really good. He does have an AoE attack, but you do need to make sure that you are hitting his 18 Ki. You'll see here he only does a mega colossal damage to all enemies on his 18, his ultra. So that is not the easiest thing to get to unless you have his team properly decked out for him. So he is an option. Cell Max is an option as well. However, Cell Max suffers from the same thing, 18 Ki as well. This free-to-play Krillin is absolutely fantastic for this. This Broly is absolutely fantastic for this. This Majin Buu, except he is extreme STR. So he's extreme unit, as well as he is not a pure Saiyan, so Vegeta's not going to lead him. So just be careful of that with Vegeta. And then we'll take this Broly as well, pure Saiyans as well. We'll take this Broly as well, more Brolys, and then Piccolo Apocalypse. And there he is there. So that is a full team of AoE attackers. They're going to go through and they'll just absolutely destroy. But there are a lot of other units as well that are good that you can see here. And there's one unit that unfortunately I don't have that would be amazing, and this is probably the best World Tournament unit in the game, is the Mud Junior Piccolo, the Int one. If you have him, slap him in, and he has a skill where you just swipe up, and his active skill, you just swipe up and then immediately does an AoE and that'll wipe the team. It's the fastest way to play. So if you have him, you want to use him, build your whole team around him, throw him on the team, and yeah, he'll be a good leader as well for this. So, but alas, I don't have him. So that is how you would go about actually building a team. Let me show you guys just some teams quickly. Another thing you can look at here, just once you've got your team, if you don't have that Mud Junior, what you want to do is go here, change, and try filter by int extreme class, and hope that someone has him set. There we go. So check. Now, obviously his leader skill is not going to apply, like I said, but if you get him on your first rotation, you get that active skill and you've won. So at least you can get him as a friendly there. Now, next, let's jump quickly into the support items as well, and I'll have everything will be bookmarks. If you don't want to watch this whole video for everything, just go and check the chapters. But the items that you want to use is you want to prioritize items that are going to skip turns, that are going to give damage reduction, reduce normal attacks, super attacks down to normal attacks. So you'll definitely want something like a Ghost Usher, going to be invaluable, especially in the first turn, the free-for-all, when there's like 4 people coming at you. So Ghost Usher is just going to completely skip the opponent's turn. Next, you're going to want your lady here, Baba. She's going to reduce super attacks down to normal attacks. Same thing with with Pilaf, sorry. Pilaf as well will reduce opponent's super attacks and normal attacks, so that you don't get caught by a stray AoE. And then maybe something like King Yemma as well. Just 50% damage reduction for a whole turn. So that's very nice. I would take that as your item supports. So your support items, your setup. And yeah, that is pretty much what you should see. Bunch of AoE units, hopefully my junior there on your as your friend lead, and then those support items, and you are ready to go. That's how you do it. Okay, cool. So let me just jump into a couple of other teams that you can actually use as well. Okay, so here are just a couple of teams. I did 3 of them that you can just copy and use if you want to. The first team is the team I generally run. This one here with the Vegeta, and then the Piccolo, the Broly, Krillin, another Broly, and another Broly. Broly. He's going to be doing a lot of AoEs. So that's a team I'll generally run most of the time. If not that, then sometimes the second team here as well, which is a bit more of a premium one, and it's got pretty much just AoEs every single unit, including the lead. So that's a movie bosses Broly there, full power Broly, as well as Cell Max, and another Broly, Krillin, and then the Boo there as well, which is a great pick. And he'll be doing a lot of damage and AoE there as well. And then for maybe a little bit more of a premium team, I want to say, these guys are going to hit very hard. I think it's pretty much overkill, because both of these other teams will just one-shot everything as well. But yeah, if you want to run a team that's under a full 200% lead for I think it's almost all of these. I don't think there are any that I'm missing, because they all will be pure Saiyans except for Cell Max, but he should be transformation boost. No, he'll be move bosses. So this team here, right here, would be as well. Not every single unit is AoE though, but it's pretty damn close, and yeah, they'll be hitting very hard. And you shouldn't have that problem with the Vegeta, because this team will provide enough ki. It should provide enough ki for you to get. So that's 3 teams as well that you can use, and just run through and blitz everything and get your wins. So yeah, good luck with your grinds out there. I hope it goes quick, hope it's not too bad, and I hope this helped someone. So yeah, I will check you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.